Yeah.
Well, we have other big stuff going on this week. This is a week of change at Saraland.
Oh, yeah. Talk
school
to me
system.
about that. What did he say?
So Charles and Patty and a couple of the trainers are going to go tomorrow to go visit schools. So basically it is Autism Awareness Week. And so they are going to take some dogs over to the school to really talk about, service dogs, what their benefits are. They're going to hang out, visit with the classrooms. They are going to let a lot of the kids hang out with the dogs. And so it is fun to be had by all.
Oh, I love that. I need to make sure Joe is delivering a dog today, and he will not be flying home. So they're going to have to get some footage there.
They will. So that's why they're going, as a couple of them are going for sure, to make sure that they do get some footage and get some stuff captured.
Okay.
Maybe Will could even go with them, tag along.
We'll have to discuss that, because, this would be, like, Joseph loves to do that. That's one of his favorite things. But he is in Arizona.
Oh, yeah, that's
in Sedona.
That's not a quick drive to get back here.
No, he's flying, but he had to stay overnight.
Yeah.
So that means he will not be here tomorrow.
We have a comment from April. She says, that sounds like an awesome idea. The moms can
It is. And April, it was so nice meeting you at the Doodle Romp. It was really nice to put a face with a name.
Doodle Romp was a great opportunity to do that with a lot of people, put faces to names.
I know. I love that. So, yes, we also actually got a little footage from Doodle Romp. We had the best time. It was just so much fun on Saturday. There we all are, romping and playing. Look at our dogs. Meredith was, she was roping somebody. Mare's on vacation this week, so y'all won't be seeing any of Meredith, but she deserves a little vacation every now and then too. So, look, there's Macy Marie dancing, showing off her tricks. Oh my gosh, look at them all.
Hermione loved that gentleman in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
That became Hermione's favorite person of the night.
I know. It was just so sweet looking at all the dogs. Just everybody. I met everybody at the gate. And so many people told me, oh my gosh, you bred the most perfect dog. This is the most perfect dog. Look at that. I love that. They was like, you bred the most perfect dog. I've never had a dog this good. This is the best dog in the world. I'm like, well, I would believe that, but I've heard this a few times tonight. I'm sure your dog is too. But that's our family walking through. Oh, I even got to dance with Fletcher.
Fletcher likes dancing.
Oh, yeah, Fletcher does good. Look, all the babies. It was so much fun, guys. We just thoroughly enjoyed it. And
it was a beautiful day.
Taylor's got a lot more footage, and it was really good. And Dana, I would say cheers to you. Dana set it up, did the event, had it all set up. I really hadn't seen it until I got there. I love that Doodle Romp 23 sign. That was fun.
I know, that was cute. A little
I loved
addition
that
there.
when you pull up and saw that. That was so cool.
It was a lot of fun.
Now, did we own that or did we rent that?
We actually, one of our clients' daughters gifted that to us.
Really?
And so when we do some promos, we need to plug her business for that because she wanted to bless us.
Romp
She's just
23.
starting
her
marquee sign business.
I love it. Well, all we'll have to do now is change out the last number every year.
That's right.
Oh, I love it.
And the funny part was she called me that morning. She's like, my O is in Florida. Could a heart do? And I'm like, I love that. And I love the heart. And I was like, I thought it came out really cute.
I actually liked the idea of the heart. I thought it was wonderful.
It was not an accident. Well, it was kind of an accident, but it worked out great.
That worked out wonderful. But yeah, it was so great. We had a few surprises, but overall, it wasn't without incident. We had a few incidences.
That's true.
We had one of our gentlemen get overheated, and then the sheriff called the ambulance, and then the ambulance, next thing you know, Life Flight was there. We didn't need Life Flight. He didn't even leave in an ambulance.
And yeah, he left of his own accord. Ambulance was there, and they stayed quite a while taking pictures with dogs.
Oh, I know.
They had lots of pictures in front of the helicopter.
And I've already seen Macy Marie has tagged several of the EMT drivers and the Life Flight people. So I'm like, okay, Macy Marie works in the hospital. So.
We were all standing around, and it was like, is that a helicopter?
And is it landing in the front yard?
Is that helicopter landing? Yeah, that's exactly it. It was like, is that landing here?
That was crazy.
It was quite a sight.
Well, somebody said, "Is there somebody special landing in the front yard?" I'm like, "Not that I know of." I mean, unless somebody jumps out of that I was not prepared for, I'm not sure.
I was like, "Who's paying for that?"
It's like,
Somebody
do not get
said,
in that life flight.
"If as long as you don't get in it, it doesn't cost anything." I'm like, "Nobody go near that thing."
Do not, Macy Marie, don't you jump in that life flight.
April said we had an absolute blast.
I am so, and we loved meeting your son, who's absolutely beautiful, and your dog. So anyway, I know somebody Chrissy said, April's son needs to be modeling. He is gorgeous. And I said, well, he might. I mean, you never know. He might be a model.
Well, and we adopted a puppy.
Yes.
Out of Doodle Romp. Little Lundy got adopted.
Yeah, that was so
awesome.
sweet. I was like, what's going on? Lundy's here.
Yeah. So
And
she
they
got
visited
adopted.
her that night and then thought about it.
Yeah. And then on Monday ended up adopting her.
I saw that. And I was like, oh.
That family at the end that you, I love that.
Yeah, that was a great match. When they were describing what they wanted, I was like, oh, that's Lundy. They're
That's
describing
Lundy.
Lundy.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
like the perfect match.
So we have some wonderful dogs in Doodle Prep School right now. I loved coffee. I'm not coffee chat.
Going live today?
No, yes, but I was trying to go, where did my brain just go? But yeah, it was the prep school, students of the day. And we had some of the best, just pretty dogs. They're also different, but really similar at the same time. We had 2 Twoodles. We had Casey.
Uh-huh.
He's that tortilla orange. He's so cute. And he's red and white party. And he's little, though. He's only like 19.5 pounds. But he is in prep school for the 16-week program. And he was great. He's middle of the road energy, just kind of really cool. And then we came in with the Juliet, my big
Right.
F1, gorgeous Josephine, and Thor girl. Oh my gosh. She is incredible.
She's so
but
pretty.
She's going to be a big old dog.
I know. I was kind of heartbroken we didn't keep her.
I know that we didn't keep that girl. Can't keep them all, though.
I know, but we want to.
We want to keep them. And then we finished up with Mr. Lucky, and he's so cute with his chocolate nose and chocolate pigment and light eyes, and he's just silly, happy boy.
Oh, yeah.
So we enjoyed that today. So if you didn't get a chance to see those dogs, they are the ones that I went live with. Charles and I went live today around 2 o'clock from up till about 2:45. So we kind of just do 3 dogs on Tuesday, and we do 3 dogs on Thursday, prep school students of the week, and you guys get to see them. But with going to the school, I'm sure they're going to be taking some of the available ones.
They are. There's one that is going that a client is interested in, but wants to see if the dog can be a facility dog.
Which one is it? Do you remember? Or you can't say?
I'm not going to say.
Okay, we can't say because it's secret.
Yeah, but Charles is taking that one to basically demonstrate that it can do what we say. And y'all, that's one of the reasons why we do have the breeder pick program is we say a lot of things about our dogs, but we're not all talk. We actually prove that our dogs
We can walk
do.
the walk.
We can. Our dogs can actually do what we say. When we say that they are great therapy dogs, they really are. When we say they can be facility dogs and service dogs, they can. And so going to the schools is a big part of us showing that.
So, what type of, tell them about a facility dog, because it is a little bit different type of therapy dog. It's not a service dog, but it's not the traditional therapy either.
So on the different categories, so you have a therapy dog, and basically a therapy is there to make everybody happy. Just like kids would go to a nursing home and sing Christmas carols, you go in to visit just to brighten someone's day. That's what a therapy dog is. A therapy dog is just there to brighten someone's day. They're not serving a medical need or a medical purpose.
Right.
A service dog, an actual service dog, is by law considered basically a piece of medical equipment. They are there to negate or lessen a disability. And so they're there to help provide assistance in some way, much in the same way a wheelchair provides assistance.
Like
An
y'all saw
oxygen
Macy
tank.
Marie yesterday. Identifying peanuts for Tiffany. She also does sound alerts and brings her phone whenever her phone goes off, because Tiffany can't hear it. She's got hearing loss. She's not deaf, but she does do sign language, read lips, and she can hear to a degree, but certain pitches and levels, like she cannot hear her
Right.
cell phone. And so Mason Marie gets it and brings it. But also, if an ambulance is coming, she can't hear that either.
Right.
And so the dog gets up and looks into the rearview mirror.
Smoke detectors and smoke alarms also cannot hear, and so she alerts to those type things also, because that's something important for you to be aware of. And so that's a service dog. Basically, it negates a disability. Right. So what a facility dog is it almost kind of straddles the line. Yeah. A facility dog is used to help negate a disability or assist and aid in the functions of that facility. So, like Macy Marie's a peanut dog. Mm-hmm. There are schools that have so many children on site with peanut allergies that they have on site peanut dogs, so it's not a dog that's for one child. It's a dog that works within that facility to alert to the presence of peanuts, so that the teachers and the handler, usually it's a guidance counselor that is who's handling the dog, can make sure to keep it cleaned up.
Yeah.
A lot of speech therapists and occupational therapists use dogs as facility dogs also. They're not used for one specific child, but for multiple children to help, just to motivate for, bottom line is if you make the sound the speech therapist is looking for, they can give hand signals so that the dog does the behavior, which then reinforces the effort. So it's very, very cool the way that those things work.
It is. It's so cool how the dogs make such an impact and difference in people's lives. And of course, you can also have ones that work in like dental offices or funeral homes or legal
I tell
ones.
you, that's exactly, that was what I was going to say. Something that we actually work quite a bit with is dogs who work with people who need to interview for victims of violent crimes. Okay. So victims of violent crimes, a lot of times like a district attorney or someone who works within those cases, they have a dog to help provide comfort, to open the door, so it's easier for communication and interviews after something like that.
That's so cool. I just love how they're making such an impact in people's lives. Dana, are there any other comments or anything? Yes, so our dogs are making a difference in the lives of so many people, and I think I know that, but when you see so many at one time coming in and hearing everyone share their stories and share their love for their dogs and their doodle family, how they've connected so many people together. There are friendships that have been formed, best friends, and there's people that travel now together and really know and love each other and treat them like family.
Yeah, what's interesting, you said at Doodle Romp, and it really kind of resonated, was there are people that have met and connected and formed lifelong friendships over their dogs that, absent the dogs, would have never even met each other. So, which is kind of cool.
And maybe would not have even, you would have thought we're so opposite. Yeah. We're so different and all this, or, people that you wouldn't befriend naturally. And it's like, but then all of a sudden the dogs just neutralize everything.
Yeah.
I see people just all kinds of differences come in there and love each other.
I've been telling my oldest son that he should take one of our doodles to the dog park, so maybe he can meet a girlfriend or something like that.
My oldest son has a girlfriend.
My oldest son had a girlfriend.
Oh.
And so now it's time to meet a new girlfriend.
That's news. Okay.
Yes, but a doodle would be a great way to do that.
They're definitely chick magnets. Okay, so they will work.
Yes.
Because everybody loves them.
Yes.
People love them, and they bring lots of attention to you. So anyway, well, this was great.
Yes,
Coffee
lots of fun.
Chat is always wonderful.
Always
We've got
good.
lots of changes coming, and I cannot wait to get out there and show you guys around a little bit more. That will be coming. This week, I'll be a little bit busier. I'm doing my thing with Meredith gone. I'm going to be working a little bit more on my social media and showing y'all puppies and things. But then the next week, lots of changes coming.
Lots of stuff.
And we'll be doing wine time next Monday night. Isn't that the day, Dana, we said we were going to do next week?
Yeah.
All right, so wine time on Monday night coming up. And Meredith will be back then, and that is for the supporters on Facebook. We are currently checking into trying to figure out how to do it with our supporters on Instagram. And if all of you Facebook people would move over to Instagram, then I would just have them all in one place. But either way, I can do wine more than once.
There you go.
All right, guys. You have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.